Here we are in Southwark Cathedral in London, and we're here with Mark Oakley, the Dean. Everywhere we go, people have been saying, you've got to hear Mark preach. He's an extraordinary preacher, and we're really grateful to be together today. Mark, how long have you been at Southwark for?
18 months.
18 months. And Mark is an expert on poetry. He's written a PhD on that. Maybe you can talk a little bit about what role poetry plays in today's modern church. Like, how does it help people?
Well, I think poetry is the native language of faith. So I think when you walk into a church, you've walked into a poem. Everything you do is poetic. You sing a poem, it's called a hymn. You encounter an old poem called a psalm. All the prayers are metaphors, allusions, imagery. The whole thing is a poem in movement. And the problem is we literalize it. It becomes cliche. So what you have to do is revivify your understanding of this great poem that we're living in. And I enjoy doing that. I enjoy going around getting people to appreciate these words which resonate.
Yeah, Earl Dean Allen Jones used to not like liturgical, he did too much liturgical tinkering.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I just don't want to be subject to the creativity of others.
No.
But as you were speaking, I was just imagining, all those different poets. I mean, it's almost like a chorus of poets. In church.
And when it comes to liturgy, I always think the prayer is lead us not into interpretation. I don't want someone keep telling me what it all means.
Right, exactly.
Just let it happen and let the means ripple out.
Yeah. So when you meet with young clergy and you talk about preaching, what advice do you have for them as they're trying to figure out their own preaching voice and how they can be effective as preachers?
Don't try to be relevant, try to be resonant. It's a very big difference. Relevance is about the here today, gone tomorrow. Resonance is about the perennial part of the human. Inside the cathedral here, we have Lancelot Andrews buried. And one of the things he said was, preach to people not what they would want to hear today, but which on one day they will say to you, I wish I'd heard. And I preach to people what they wish they'd heard one day. And I try to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I do too, and I think so much. I mean, you're in such a busy part of London. Maybe you can talk a little bit about why it's important for people to have church in their life, especially here in your neighborhood.
Well, come back to poetry again. I think we're in a world where we have world leaders, frankly, who are trying to make it on earth as it is in hell.
Yeah, right.
So we need to be preaching the opposite and praying the opposite. We have so much in the culture at the moment of this mixing together high self-esteem with low self-awareness.
Right.
We need faith that is self-scrutinizing, that is scrutinizing how we are in the collective, the tone we're setting in the world, the priorities we're setting in the world, or not. If you have not got a message in this day and age, right at the moment, you ought to be worried, because there is so much that needs correction and challenging, and so many answers that need questioning. And this is faith at its best.
Yeah, I love that. There's hope, humility, and then recognizing this sense of dignity that human beings have that is just being subverted at every turn.
Oh yes, and to uphold human dignity. I always thought that was just something that you took for granted in society. That is no more. And I'm talking about my own country here, across the world. To uphold dignity is going to take courage over the next years, it seems to me, and we need to be fully conscious of that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm so grateful for you taking the time to meet with us today, and look forward to hearing what you're working on in the future too.
Well, thank you very much. It's been great to see you.
Yeah. So I'm here, Malcolm Young. I'm here with Mark Oakley, who's the Dean of Southwark Cathedral. I'm from Grace Cathedral in San Francisco, California. Thanks for watching More Good News.